It gets a little conceptual at times, but when the shot's coming in, I want you to avoid this if possible. We have a saying, watch Morrigan's ears. You'll know when you've done something you shouldn't have done because her ears do this. And usually there's another shot following shortly afterwards. We want to avoid giving them what we call biological feed. So as it comes in, here, that's still continuing. So she hasn't realized that's failed yet. There's a nanosecond I can act on that. When she comes in and I do what we're supposed to do, which is this small advance here, and that comes in, it's still failed, but notice she's eating her own energy. If I do what I see a lot of, react as you would, bam, there, straight away, because what I'm doing is I'm triggering her. So if that shot's coming into me here, and I'm knocking it out the way, it's not that I can't deal with this if it's coming in. Come into me again with that one, please. Not that I can't do something. I can. But the point is I'm giving her a load, so I'm then forcing myself to be reactive to something she's doing. What I want to do is make this my choice of when I engage. So just go forward from here. Trust your technique, trust your movement. As that comes to me right now, I absolutely trust that. And look, she just missed by a mile. $20 if you can hit it. You trust that stuff. Whipping it, go. Go. Now if I put it in hard, $20 if you can hit it, bounce there. She's going to come back at me because she's coming out with venom. I meet force with force, comes to me. That second one's going to come. Thank you. But I'm creating a problem for myself I don't need to. The technique we're hopefully going to be moving on to in the next few minutes is, as that shot's coming in here, is this. She's tough. But unless I've got this down, this isn't going to happen. Because I'm not used to reacting on a real feet. Make sense? One more minute. Straight to the nose, hold center, don't cross. Go. Apart. 1, 2, 3, there. And notice that bounce effect has stopped coming off. So if you don't want to hit someone in the eyes, smoke them here. Same sort of result. But what are we doing it? Pressure. She's trying to hit me. $20 if you can. So close. I always hit her. I don't get paid. Okay? So she comes in. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Return it in kind. 1, 2, 3. Right there. She comes back again. 1, 2. Didn't feel it. Didn't want to take it. So you'll go 1, 2, and we go on from there. Make sense? Don't pump it in. Because remember, put the shot to me, this is eyeballs. I don't need to go stick it through that side of her head. I'm not a Terminator. Okay? I'm literally just touching the eyes with this. If we conceive of this with a blade, as that shot's coming through me here, it's a thrust and a cut. So I don't need to jam that in hard, I'm attacking the relevant targets. I give her one, she goes back, and here she goes. Good, there she goes. One more time. 1, 2, there! Got it? Play.
What? Ready?
I move. Good, coming in, please. Now the money's on the table.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm gonna hit you back. Okay? Now we're working within a framework. She's tough, she don't care. Alright, so now she comes to me again. Whoa, very close, and she nearly got paid. I could see the expectation on her face. So when we now move to that inside slit, this time she hasn't got the finger, so she's going to pop one clean in the chest. Okay, so she's going to slip to the inside, pass it across, and just smoke me. That simulates that inside movement with an attack coming at the end of it. Makes sense? So it's going to be the 1, 2, 3, just there. Okay, you can hit me harder than that. 1, 2, ah, come on, put it in. 1, 2, now you're getting annoyed. Come on, come on. Boom, there, that's better. Right in the tip too. All right. But you see, now when we take the gloves off, now she's going to do the eye take. There. because she's used to working in a dynamic framework where there's a genuine consequence for failure. I'll use this example quite a lot. Everybody do this. That wasn't a joke, do it. Okay, now everybody do it going back. That's a relatively simple skill. About, I don't know, 2-3 foot. Easy. Now let's put it on top of two 100 high foot pillars with 4 foot bases. Okay? Who's doing it? Who except Kevin? Should have specified that at the beginning. Who except Kevin? The skill is identical. The act you perform is identical. The only thing that is now stopping you from doing that is the consequence to the failure. If you can overcome that, like not normal Kev there, if you can overcome that fear of that consequence, the technique's identical, you don't worry about it anymore. So if I'm working here not caring, because I've got my base delivery system in there. So now when I'm ready, I don't care. So I'm not bothered about getting hit, I'm not worried about getting hit, there's no consequence to my failure in my mind anymore. Which makes it easier to move to that level. Make sense? One more minute, then we'll round it up. Hit him!